you want, what you want.
Hey guys, this is Owen again. Welcome back. Today I'm actually going to go ahead and continue on with what I've done. As you can see in my last video, I talked about painting this feather. I had the yellow painted and I went into the turquoise color, which I actually have right here. And then I also talked about boxing in the cloak so I can get my color palette there, get the undercoat of my what's going to be like a bronze or a gold. Alright? I'm actually thinking more bronze than gold because of this yellow. It's pretty dominant in the miniature already. And I'm a little concerned that it might be just too much because that's a pretty large area. Now about this cloak. I got three colors here. This cloak is actually going to be way more than three colors. We have the color that was originally painted in. And this is shadow gray. We have a turquoise color here. This one's going to be the highest, most highlight. It's also going to be blended with the shadow gray though to wet blending, okay? And at the end of everything, depending on how it looks, I may thin out this blue ink here and go ahead and do a blue ink over it. And that's going to be used right across here on the top portions, all across the top part of the visible back. The middle here is going to be more of what you see already, and in the bottom, which I'll do in the next video, is actually going to be a purple. Okay, let me go ahead and start this off. Now, I like to start off wet blending on a wet surface. It makes it a lot easier. I think the colors go together better. So I'm going to take a little bit of this shadow gray, and I'm going to go ahead and basically make it super, super thin. Okay, just like that. That's super thin. Way less than the consistency of milk. Maybe like skim milk. And I'm going to go right across this work surface I plan to do. Right. Now this does a couple things. One, it fills any gaps I might have. I have been doing other colors. There may be a little bit of overpaint. There may be a little bit of a bleed through. And this color pretty much kills a lot of that. And I've gone ahead and basically got my surface wet. Once again, this is turquoise. Or the, hawk turquoise is what it is. And I'm going to go ahead and start this pure. And I'm going to just hit the very uppermost portions. Now this will seem very, it'll seem like it's very bold, maybe a little strong in color. And I would agree, it is. But I also know that's not going to be the color it ends with. I'm going to go ahead and take this shadow gray. Actually, I got some already out here. I'm going to leave the bottle open though. And I'm going to pull a little bit of that into this. Okay. Get that water off there. I'm going to go ahead and go just below this. Having a little bit of issue with light. See if that helps or hurts me any more. I think that's a little better. I'm going to go ahead and pull this down the miniature. And since I actually want the darker portion in the middle of the miniature, I'm going to pull from the top of the miniature down. Come back over here, get a little bit more of this. Back across the top here again. And get a little more shadow gray. Got a little too much shadow gray. Alright. Let's try this again. I'm particularly going to focus on the top of these ridges. Those would have the most amount of light on it. And would have a natural sort of recess to it. And now that I've sort of got that generally how I'm looking to do it, I'm going to go ahead and taper that off instead of just having lines. When I go and actually hit the areas where that would be. Get a little more of this. Now, as you can see, this has become not just a single monotone color. This has a little bit of lift, a little bit of body. It has its highs, it has its lows. I've tried to sort of blend it a little bit. And when it gets down towards the bottom here, I'm not going to leave it this gray blue. I'm going to actually turn it into a little bit of a purple and a black to show a little bit of three-dimension colors. And now, one of the things I'm actually going to be doing, I sort of decided I was going to do this earlier, is just whether I was going to add pigment when I did it. And I won't know this until I get to the very end. I probably will add a little bit of blue ink to it. I'm going to put mithril, silver mithril, and I'm going to wash just the cloak. And what this will do is it'll actually give it a very silk-like appearance. But you have to make sure you do not have too much of that in there. And these little high ridges, I'm actually going to hit that with silver mithril and highlight that. So you're going to see a little bit of highlighting in this video too. The inside of this cloak, I actually like it this dark color. I think it gives nice contrast to the front of the body. So I probably will leave it. And I often do leave the inside of the cloak different than the outside of the cloak. Or sometimes I'll even go different colors entirely. Maybe the inside of the cloak could be purple and the outside of the cloak could be black. I like that type of stuff. I think it works. Alright, cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. And I'm going to set it up to do the purple on the bottom. And then I'll talk more about that and we'll go through that portion in just a minute.
What you want, what you want.